Okay, I'm finally back with another update. It has been quite a while. It is now the 3rd of April. So you can probably guess by now that it was good news, guys. I got the extension. So I actually didn't find out as soon as I thought I would. I had the surgery on a Thursday and I didn't find out that I had the extension until the Monday. So it was quite a stressful weekend. The surgery all went well. It went really well. I was in the hospital for a really long time, but only just because I had to wait for some medication to arrive. The actual surgery didn't take that long at all. So the surgery went really well, but the recovery for it was so much worse than I thought it would be. And I ended up not being able to do any dissertation work for literally a whole week. I was stuck in bed for 4 days after the surgery, and I was like really stressed during this time because I didn't know if I was going to get the extension yet or not. But then fortunately I woke up on Monday and eventually got an email from the uni saying that I had an extension, and they gave me an extension until April the 6th, which was like 2 weeks from when they told me about the extension, which was so much longer than I thought I would get. It was so relieving. It was so relieving when I got that email. It was a very needed long extension. I was stuck in bed for 4 days, and then the remaining days of that week I was in so much pain I couldn't sit down and focus to write my dissertation. But then at the end of the week, when I was finally starting to feel better, I moved back to university. As you can see, I'm at uni now, and since then I have been cracking on with my dissertation. I'm in a really good place now. So what I've now done is I've gone through and I've redrafted my entire essay, and I'm now on draft 4. So I had draft 2 and then I redrafted that, and then I put it into Grammarly and sorted out any sentence errors and all that sort of thing, and that then became draft 4. So I have my 4th draft of the essay now. I've gone through and started doing my references. I've now referenced all my quotes and paraphrases with the exception of the interviews, because I am so confused as to how the interviews work. Like, our uni have been absolutely awful at telling us how to do stuff for the dissertation. Like, they've hardly told us anything. And like, my course mates were all freaking out the week of the deadline for them because like everyone, like no one knew what to do for half of the stuff, like how we had to lay it out, and everyone was constantly sending questions to the group chat because our uni have just been awful at explaining it to us. Like, they did not tell us half the stuff that we needed to have. But you know, I was super chill that week. Everyone was freaking out about it, and I was just, you know, in bed like, I don't have to worry, you know, I don't have to do it yet. But now it's not as fun because everyone else is now really relieved because they've submitted their dissertations, and every time we go into a class, the lecturers are always like, oh, how does it feel to have your dissertations done? And I'm just sat here like, yeah, it feels great. I'm still doing mine. But I am so close. I am so close. I've got my references done. I just need to work out how to reference the interviews. I've started working on my layout. I've got like a cover page and a contents page. And my plan now is to it's just all the nitty gritty little bits now to do with like the formatting. I just got to get my references done. I need to do the appendix. I need to do the reference list. I need to like make sure it's all laid out, put it into a final document. I need to get the word count as well. I haven't actually checked the word count, so I gotta hope it's the right word count. If I like check it and it's like not enough words, I might cry. The word document right now is 5,476 words. The word count is 5,000. So once I've taken out the quotes, it should be around about 5,000. So I think we're good, hopefully. So it's the 3rd now. I've got 3 days. It's Saturday today. Today I'm going to do some more formatting stuff. I'm going to give myself Sunday off because it is the 100th episode of Chan's Room, and I'm going to be watching that during the day, and then me and my flatmates are going to do something for Easter in the evening, and then Monday I will get up early and try and basically finish it off on Monday. If I can get it submitted by Monday, then I will do that. It's not due until 4 p.m. on the Tuesday, but if I can submit it on Monday, I will. If not, I'll have to get up early and do it Tuesday morning. But we are in a good place. We are on track. I didn't have any more tutorials with my tutor. I had my last one. I did end up emailing him to ask about referencing the appendix, which he got back to me on, but I haven't like been in contact with lecturers about it for a couple weeks now because I'm pretty certain my lecturers probably think I've finished it. Like, I don't think they're all aware about the extension. I'm not sure. That is the update for today. We're so nearly there. I will probably update you guys now when I submit it, and then I can't can't have a break because I have so much work to do for next semester. We already have several different assessments that I need to start working on now, and I'm going to be behind everyone else because they've already started working on theirs, but I haven't been able to because I've been doing my dissertation still. So uni is so stressful, but you know what, it's fine. I graduate in July, only a few more months left, and then I'm finally free. I'm back with probably what is going to be the last update for this little video now, because it is April the 5th, the Monday. My dissertation is due tomorrow. However, I believe I am now ready to submit it, which is, we finally did it, guys. We got there. We got to the end. Yeah, I just did what I said. Spent the past few days doing all the nitpicky stuff, getting things sorted. And then today I've gone through my checklist of everything I needed to do, and I've done it, and I've got it all laid out in the document, and I've just been through and read it one final time, and I don't think there's anything that I can change now. So yeah, I think we're ready to submit it. I feel like I'm definitely like forgetting something. I want to submit it now because then I don't have to worry about getting up early tomorrow to submit it, so I can have a lie-in. I did finish this today hungover, which probably isn't my smartest idea, but I mean, it is a long document. So I have my cover page. I wrote an abstract for it. Then there's an attestation of authorship, and then table of contents, introduction, 3 chapters, conclusion, and then I have my reference list and my appendices. In total, the whole document is 9,097 words. My final dissertation, the actual essay with everything, like what actually counts towards the word count, is 5,106 words, and the whole thing is 38 pages. But I think we're ready to submit it. I'm scared. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to, I feel like I'm going to submit it and then be like, oh wait, I didn't do that, or I should have done this. But also, like, I should just submit it and whatever happens, because we've been doing this for way too long now. I just need it done. We're doing this. We're going to do this. I've got it uploaded as a draft. Why is this so scary? I'm scared. Oh God. Oh God. We've done it. There's no going back now. We are done. We're done. We finished. Yay. Wow, that was all those months of work, and it's just, yeah. Okay, well, that's been submitted. There's no going back now. We're officially done with the dissertation / research project. I'm proud. I'm really proud, actually. I think it came out really well, and I'm so happy with like what I did it on, and it's been so much fun, honestly. This was the whole process of me doing my research project. It was eventful. We've done the research project, the only unit on this entire course that I actually enjoy, so I'm just not going to enjoy the rest of this year now, probably. I think that's everything. Sup, and welcome to the final part of my dissertation journey. I am updating you guys now with the final update, and it has been quite a while. It is now September 2021. It has been many months since I submitted my dissertation, and not only have I now received my grade for the dissertation, but I have in fact completely graduated university, which is really weird actually, because everyone is going back to university right now because it's the start of September, except I'm not. I'm still at home continuing to work, and it's really weird. I don't like not being in the education system anymore. That is where life is at right now. It has been quite a while, and I thought I'd have this update in here to let you know how the dissertation went and how my final grade was and stuff, because it is very good news, guys. I am so happy with how my dissertation turned out, and I am filming this outro after editing the entire dissertation journey vlog. I've edited all of it. I just needed to film this last little bit, and having rewatched all of it just makes me feel even more proud of what I did. I did that. Like, I wrote a full 5,000 word dissertation on K-pop, and I got a really good grade for it. So the highest grade you can get is an A1, then an A2, A3, A4, and then it goes to B1, B2, B3, B4, C, etc, etc. So an A is basically the equivalent of a first, which is again like the highest grade you can get. So for my dissertation, I ended up getting an A3, which I am beyond happy with. It is a really high grade. It is a high grade, especially for such a big assessment. It's a very high grade. I'm very, very happy with it. I got the equivalent of a first for my dissertation. It's the only assessment I wanted to do well on. I literally did not care about the rest of the year. I just put all my focus on the dissertation and it paid off. I got an A3. That is my kind of typical grade. All the main essays that I have written, I tend to get an A for. Tends to be, I think, mostly A4s, and I have possibly gotten an A3 before. Previous essay, I think maybe. I don't think I got an A2, but A3, A4 tends to be my typical essay grade. So I was somewhat expecting to get that grade because I know that is kind of the level I work at, but because this research project was so much bigger and way harder than all the previous essays we've done, I didn't know for certain if I would be able to achieve that grade. So I'm very, very happy that I did manage to get an A3. So happy. It's one of the highest grades I've gotten, and the feedback as well made me so happy. So my dissertation was marked by the lecturer who was my tutor for the dissertation. I think it was the course leader who second marked my dissertation. I got such good comments. They said like presentation was good, writing structure and style was good, the way I like led the reader through the argument was really good, and I made like really good points, made a very good developed argument, had really, really good research. They said things like your consideration of research ideas is excellent, as is your ability to make research choices regarding content. For analysis and stuff, they said this work shows both a great enthusiasm for the subject and a close understanding of the circumstances which encompass its development and distribution. So that makes me very happy. Like, it would definitely paid off, I think, writing this dissertation on K-pop. Is it gonna help me in the future having all this knowledge? No, it's not. But I thoroughly enjoyed writing this essay, and that is reflected through these comments that I have received. Like, they could tell I enjoyed writing it. They said my focus on globalization was done really well. I made very good points and sustained the argument clearly. And they were also impressed with my primary sources, which is the interviews. I had apparently a very good range of primary sources that really helped to develop my points and my research and really added to the essay and stuff. And also they made a comment about the conclusion. If you remember from one of the previous parts, I struggled with the conclusion of this essay. I kind of wrote one, I wasn't happy with it, and I don't think I ever changed it. I don't think I was ever able to come up with a better conclusion. I left it as it was, but they said your conclusion successfully presents alternative arguments regarding K-pop's effectiveness in challenging westernization. So the conclusion was good. The conclusion was good. One of the more negative points in my feedback was that I could have developed my point that I made about reverse globalization a bit more. But you know why I didn't develop that point? Because I didn't have enough words for it. If we had had a longer essay instead of only 5,000 words, I would have developed this point. Oh my goodness, if we had the 10,000 word essay, I had so many more points that I could have spoken about. I could have gone into so much more detail. It would have been so good. But no, I couldn't because we only got 5,000 words. I mean, with how stressed I got towards the end of writing the dissertation, it is probably good that it was only 5,000 words, but I still would have loved to have more. Even if it was like 8,000 words or something, I just don't think 5,000 was quite enough for such a big research project. Like, they had so many things that we had to include in this essay, and it was so hard including everything but also sticking to the word count. If you want us to include that much stuff, give us a bigger word count. So yeah, I wish it had been longer, and honestly maybe one day if I feel like it, I might take my dissertation and try and add to it and make it longer and just see if I can hit a 10,000 word count, because that's my idea of fun apparently. And the second marker also said some really nice things. My use of primary and secondary sources and my analysis of those sources in turn takes the reader through a persuasive argument, an enlightening and enjoyable read, and sustained response to the brief. And yeah, like, the comments were so lovely. I was so happy when we got these grades. So happy when we got these grades and I was reading the feedback. I don't think I could have gotten higher. I don't think there was anything really that at the time I could have done better. Like, I went to town on this essay, and even with the surgery and all the setbacks, I'm super pleased and happy with how it came out. I did my best and I put loads of work and effort into it, and it really paid off, and I am so happy with how it turned out. It went went really well. And as for graduating university, I actually have my diploma. It came in the post. Do you want to see it? I'm very, very proud of this. I got my diploma, my Bachelor of Arts with first class honors. Somehow, despite wanting to drop out for the entirety of the 3 years and only caring about the dissertation in third year, I have graduated with a first. I honestly think the dissertation is the only reason that happened, because I looked at the final breakdown of like points or whatever, and I'm pretty certain that I was only just in the bracket for a first. If I had gotten any lower on my dissertation, then I probably would have graduated with a 2-1. I think the dissertation is what put my grade up to a first. So I've now graduated with a first, which is crazy. Haven't had my actual graduation yet. That is postponed until January thanks to the pandemic. But yeah, I'm officially a graduate, and that is the end of this video. I will probably do at some point more videos about my university experience and that sort of thing, but in the meantime, this was just about my dissertation. I hope you guys enjoyed all the parts to this series. If you ever have any questions, or if there's anything you want me to make videos on to do with university, comment them down below or reach out to me on my social media and I will help you out with university questions and advice and stuff like that. And yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all in my next vid. Goodbye.